Um, what's good, y'all? Try to make this quick. I just wanted to come kind of give y'all some, I guess, insight on uh, my healing process. Um, for one, most people will not do this because it is not popular. It is not the topic of conversation. It is not what everybody else is on. Uh, Self healing requires a lot of time to yourself, which is the opposite of what our society is doing right now. So that's one thing I can tell you about self healing. It requires time to yourself. When I say time to yourself, I don't mean time to yourself with your phone or with your TV or with another person. I mean, literally, time to yourself. Some of y'all may say that it's boring. Yes, it is until you connect with yourself on a certain level, and then you will take you'll take more pride in being bored. You'll want to be bored a lot more when you realize that you've been going in the wrong way, searching for what you're searching for, and you finally get a taste of what you're looking for by being in solitude with yourself. You don't want to be bored a lot more. You're gonna want to return back to being bored. So that's one thing. Some of the things you're gonna experience. This is like just a quick breakdown, so it's gonna be a lot of information that's left out of this. Uh, Look at it like this: everything that you try to push to the back of your mind that you don't want to think about or that you don't want to feel, when you go in solitude with yourself, that is exactly what you're gonna experience. So that person that hurt you, that situation that traumatized you, that moment that happened in your childhood that made you scared of this certain thing or whatever, all of that shit is gonna come back up. If it don't come up exactly as if it don't come up visually for you, then you will just feel an emotion. It may just be an emotion of anger. The anger may be because of something that happened at a certain time frame or whatever, but due to the fact that you didn't observe it, you didn't allow the emotion to fully process, it's going to resurface. So that anger, you may feel that anger along with a lot of other things that happen. So now you just have this big old ball of anger, but you can't put a pin in it and say, "Oh, well, that's what it was." Sometimes you'll be able to do that. Most times you won't. You'll just have the feeling. It may just be irritation, maybe sadness, or just different feelings. So that's something to expect when you go into solitude with yourself. Is all the stuff that you try to push to the back of your mind that you try not to think about is gonna resurface. Um, it's a lot of benefits that come with this. Once you really start to get into it, what you're gonna start to realize is like you're gonna start to calm down. You're gonna start to slow down. You're gonna start to slow down. Uh, you're gonna start becoming more aware of your breathing. Like you're gonna become more aware how you're breathing at a particular moment because all of this is important. There's small things like you don't realize how like your mindset could change if you just stop and just and you will start to realize the power of this the more you spend time with yourself. You'll realize how connected your breathing is to your dysfunction. Your dysfunction could be your insecurity, your anger, your impatience, your um, your procrastination. Like you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. Um, what else? You're less stressed. You're less bothered by what people say. Um, you stop connecting yourself, your identity, your self worth to possessions, to status, to um, validation, to certain groups of people. Like you stop connecting who you are to all of these things that it seems like people praise. So that gives you another sense of freedom. Um, you're more present. Something. This is another benefit that you get. You're more in the moment. You're not so concerned with uh, the future or the past. You start to become okay with being right here. Not 2 seconds from now, not 5 minutes from now, just at this moment, you start becoming more comfortable with this moment. Um, your confidence changes, your self esteem changes. You become more okay with unknown, uncertain situations. You become more open to life. Um, insecurities start to die. You gradually stop depending on other people for your sense of happiness or feeling good or feeling special or feeling validated. Like you stop depending on things and people for that. You start to become your own source for everything that you want. So um, it's a lot of benefits that come with it. Um, yeah, so I just wanted to share that with y'all because I feel like there's some people that want to get on this journey, but they don't know what it look like, or they have like a jaded view of what it looks like. It's not meditating all day, sitting somewhere for 2 and 3 hours, or um, it's just getting yourself in a space where you're aware. You're aware of you. You're what you you're aware of what you're thinking and what you're feeling. You become aware. You start to pay more attention to yourself, how you move, what you say, how you sound when you talk. You can even get to a place where you start to feel when you're making certain expressions, with your face. Even if you are aware of it now, like you become more aware of things that you were doing that you didn't notice that you was doing. So it's a lot of shit, man, that just a lot of positives. There's a lot of positives. And we just live in a world where they try to get you to think that it's over here. It's where the crowd is. It's where the hype is. Where the lights is. It's where all the shiny shit is. And it's not true. You'll never find it. You'll never find it over there. Never find it. You gotta get by yourself. You can resurface and engage in that shit. You can. But for you to get true peace, true joy, and experience true love, you have to go in solitude. If you never go in solitude, there's no way you can speak on this shit in any meaningful matter. You're only repeating a collection of shit that you have heard other people say or that you have seen other people do. So just understand this: if you are one of those people and you are not spending, I'm gonna say at least 50 to 60% of your time in solitude, you can't, because you're not connected with yourself. You're not connected. You're not connected with yourself. So I ain't gonna take up no more of y'all time, man. I hope that helped somebody. I just wanted to share it. Thank y'all for tuning in, and see y'all next time.